Hello, welcome to my time lapse today. My name's Michelle Tracy. I'm quite excited to try out some metal powders. I have a rich gold and an aluminium bright from Art Tree Creations. You do need to wear a mask if you're using heat on them, and I am definitely going to be using a blowtorch and a heat gun to get some nice effects out of them. So I pre-mixed all my resin colours. I'm using the Just Resin Candy Blue, Pearl X Powder Pigments, Duo Aqua Blue, and Turquoise. I'm testing the metal powders two ways. I've mixed a little bit into a cup of clear resin, and I'm also sprinkling a bit over the top. When you sprinkle the metal powders on, it really is best to use a little toothpick and have a bit, dip the toothpick into the jar and just sprinkle it on lightly. It's really, you can overdo it if you try and sprinkle it on with anything else. The brand of resin I'm using is Art Resin. Before pouring, I've let it sit for 20 minutes in my cups. I poured the resin into my cups, I added the pigments, and then I left them all for 20 minutes. This was simply just to thicken up the resin so it stayed in place and I didn't lose my composition with blowing it, the resin around with my heat gun. I really love this effect you get when you blow the metal powder with the heat gun. Just disperses it and breaks it up, and it's beautiful. It's a shame you can't see how shimmery and bright and beautiful these metallic powders are from where I'm sitting. They're so beautiful and shiny. I'll try and show a better angle of it later on. I find with the Art Resin brand you have a bit more working time than other brands. Even though I've let it sit for 20 minutes before pouring, I've still got about, I would say, 30 minutes of working time. Right about now it is starting to cure, it's starting to thicken, so I'm having to work a little bit quicker, and you don't want to do this. Not good when it's starting to cure. Now that I have it looking nice, I just want to create a bit more interest by adding some of those nice blue lines. I liked what was happening at the top, so I wanted to also incorporate that further down. Don't want to make them too symmetrical because it'll just look a bit boring. This middle bit, what have I done? Never mind. The metal powder will fix that up. I've created this whole piece in one layer, so I just did it in one afternoon. At this point, I'm pushing the working time. It's thickening up. I'm taking big risk here by dropping more pigment and resin into it and playing with it. Oh, very nice. I'm happy with this experiment. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm happy to answer them. Thanks.